So I want to talk about what's y'all's karma. Like, we've been talking all this fucking crap, all this fucking shit about whoever else, and your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your exes, your sister, your brother, whatever. We've been talking all this S. I want to talk S about y'all. What's y'all's karma? Because I'm just curious about that piece. I'm curious about that piece. What is y'all's karma? First card I got was sapiosexuality. So we aren't dealing with our usual group here. We're dealing with, I said our usual group. No offense if you are the usual group. But I'm saying we're dealing with some higher minds or some higher spiritual minds. Some folks that definitely indulge heavily into shit like tarot, of course, but also indulge into their intuition. We're dealing with some folks that definitely have like high standards. I heard high society type folks, high society peoples. I heard you all have a lot of morals. Okay, you're not morally bent. You have a lot of morals. You have a lot of human cares, and you might even care for the world in some type of way. Care for humans in some type of way. Care for animals. You could be somebody who just naturally just helps people when you see people struggling. And these are the types of things that are going to get you some good karma in this lifetime, by the way. Because what I see right here is something to do with success and hopes and popularity. I see some boosting popularity because you just can't stop helping people. Like, that's just in your nature. I see some of y'all are going to deal with like a frigid cold period where y'all don't talk to nobody. You don't talk to anyone at all. I heard you're frigid cold because you're getting old. Something about like old or elderly. Getting older. It could be that you've grown up. It could be that you're maturing. Something about you is older to people though. Your soul could be older. Your soul could be aged. That's what I'm hearing. Your soul could be aged. They're talking about your family naturally having like an aged feeling to them. I feel like your family kind of naturally has this glare. Okay, there's almost like a glare. Like, I see somebody almost looking in their back rear view mirror at you. Possibly it could be like that spirits are giving you a second look. I want to say spirit might be giving you a second look because you might have given up on yourself not too long ago. Because what I see here is somebody like possibly giving up on their dreams and their intuition and their soul and all that, like the belief in the soul or the belief in intuition, the belief in karma. I could see someone giving that up possibly not too long ago, and it becoming like a big fat lie to you, because I feel like something fell through. But something fell through because someone might have lied to you. Someone might have told you something was gonna happen and it didn't happen. Someone might have told you that like you was gonna get all this good karma or all this money or maybe even all this bad karma, and it didn't come through. It didn't come through the way that you wanted it to. But what they're saying essentially is you have the spirits to check on this type of shit. Like, you have guides, you have people, eyes on you. Look, spirit guides, angels on you that could help you with this process, that could help you with seeing forward. It's just that you let another person kind of mind warp you or fuck with you or tell you what's what. I heard somebody who is like a fortune teller, like when the fortune teller pops out a fucking shitty card, and sometimes it's accurate and sometimes you don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. It's that type of thing where I feel like people are just giving people random fortunes, and it's kind of just passing on and passing on, and you were one of those people that unfortunately got caught up with it. So they talk about Sagittarius right here. They're talking about the moon big time. They're talking about Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, Taurus as well. They're talking about people who got caught up in planetary alignments that feel sick right now. There's a certain alignment. Okay, let's see. What's the alignment? There's something to do with the alignments here in your sun sign. Okay, so wherever your sun sign is right now in natal aspect. So if you look at the current arrangement in transits, look to see where your planet and your sign is right now, your sun sign. Because because they're talking about something to do with illegal activities. They're talking about court. They're talking about you possibly being taken to court, because I could hear something about you being taken to court for stealing, or someone's being taken to court for stealing something. Like this nigga over here can't shut his fucking mouth. Like I'm saying, maybe that's why someone might be trying to sue you or take you to court for defamation of character, but they're talking about the Midas touch here. So getting a reimbursement on funds. They're talking about why, okay, so you're talking about why the fuck would I be taken to court or whatever. Like, why was I taken to court? Why was it me that you decided to pick on? Maybe you went with like a group of people towards a business, and this person ended up taking you down instead of taking a whole entire group down. I don't want you to worry about that whole entire group, because I could see they're getting something a little bit worse than that, like a penalty for possibly even just like blaming everything on you. It's possibly that they ratted you out and made you lose something, possibly lose your job. That was a part of your karma as well, losing something in order to gain something bigger. They're talking about being able to meet someone in the middle. I heard meeting of the minds, and I also heard meeting someone in the middle. Possibly meeting someone in the middle when it comes to a relationship. They're talking about a Gemini. They're talking about a father figure, possibly meeting someone in the middle, telling them like, okay, let's maybe, I'll change my behavior if you do this and this and this. It's kind of like there is a sacrifice to everything, right? And I feel like the sacrifice here is that somebody is, bitch, did you just, no you didn't. You keep fucking playing around with me, nigga. I don't know if a bird just tried to shit or drop something on my car. I heard something go down over here. No, I don't see nothing, but y'all motherfuckers watch yourselves. You gotta watch your goddamn self, cause you playing with the wrong one over here. Okay, so maybe that's what y'all getting. You getting shit on by a bird type shit. They shit on something, but I don't know what they shit on. I don't see nothing over here though, so we could be good. They just had like a little bit of a close call, cause y'all motherfuckers really want to duke over here. Y'all want to play over here, cause that's not the way this shit go. Remember, like who's the ruler of the roost, right? Who could stop feeding you any moment now? I could stop feeding y'all, so y'all can keep coming up here and getting all sassy and squirty and shit. But who feeds y'all? Anyways, I'm sorry, I had to get on them motherfuckers' asses. Maybe that's what's happening, y'all. Some of y'all children, you could be having to get on their asses about something. Some of y'all's karma is having bratty children, bratty kids. Like, you're meant to take care of bratty kids or take care of kids who have been in like homes. Like, there might be kids who have been adopted or something like that. Kids who react a certain type of way, so like delinquency. You're one of your biggest powerful moments is gonna be when you get into a place where you can show kids who are misbehaving how to behave, or show them that someone gives a flying fuck about them. That might be it. You could want to adopt in the future. They really are talking about you guys being able to get a child or have some children, possibly even do like humanitarian things where they're like, start like a funding system for kids just like you when you was growing up. It's possible that that's a part of your karma as well, is to give back to the community or give back to children who were unfortunate like you. They are talking about feeding kids who were unfortunate like you. So you might have been homeless as a kid, or you might have not had shit when you was a kid, and now it's kind of like you giving back, like starting a program so that you can give back to children. And that's beautiful, by the way. And that's a project that I feel like would be worth funding, because what I could see here, you might be scared, like, because you don't have the funds for this shit. But if you start like the GoFundMe situation or whatever, and you can be secure about it and tell people like, okay, this is where all the money's going. That's the process that you really should be doing right now. You should be using the community's money, okay? And you should be advertising maybe by walking around, because you shouldn't have to do this shit alone, right? Other people feel the same way that you do, right? There's other people out here who care, who love, and who want to pamper unfortunate children, and that might be something that you are interested in doing. So do it. I could see something here about some of y'all. Okay, so some of y'all feel like you're gonna get away with something. Okay, there's something to do with karma here. You can get away with something when it comes to a queen, when it comes to a woman here. You might be thinking that you can get away with cutting off someone off or catfish. It might be like maybe someone tries to catfish you or you try to catfish them. And we not talking, let's not even talk about what they be doing. But you might be trying to catfish someone back or fuck with somebody's back, like trying to manipulate or fuck with someone back, possibly acting like you brand new type shit, like you've never even met the person before, like when they're your catfish victim type shit. Or I see something along the lines of someone pretended to be somebody, and that possibly going over in a negative way, like this person's gonna figure out who you are. Like that's something that's come up big time. Like they're saying this person's gonna figure out exactly who you are. If you've been undercover and doing all this shit, like I said, undercover vigilante type shit, bitch, you about to get caught up by that. Maybe you've been hiding like a second life from somebody. Yeah, so you might have been with so you could have two girlfriends, two boyfriends, whatever. One's white and one's black, or they're completely different cultures, and that's why they don't like, recognize each other for some reason. I feel like you've told somebody that you're completely into like one type of culture, when in reality, like, you dating around, like you all over the fucking place, you hopping all over the place. I feel like there's karma behind that too. What's their karma? Yeah, they say the heart plays in ways that the mind can't figure out, and so you playing with people's heart system type shit. You playing with what's going on in here, and they're telling you that you're gonna get caught up in your own business. Yeah, because you acting like you brand new type shit, like you never seen this person before, never seen this, never seen that. You're about to get caught up in that for real, like for real. Yeah, you guys are about to miss out on a huge connection because you keep getting caught up in your own lies. Like, you can't just wake the fuck up and like commit to somebody. You have to keep fucking dancing around. So that's popping up too. What else we got? We got something popping up about ridding of incompatible people in your life. So there might be a couple of individuals in your life right now who are just they don't fit your character at all. Like they've never fit your character. In fact, 7 of Wands in the upright, yeah, they've never been like you. You see this dude on the top and then these two on the bottom, they don't have wings, right? There's a big difference. They don't have wings. They are not capable of flying. They might be able to climb, but you're not climbing, you flying. Like, there's a big difference between that. So it's ridding of incompatible beings in your life in order to create a 8 of Swords, a crown for yourself, or wear your crown. I heard wear it authentically too. So some of y'all are getting karmic. There was a karmic setback, and the karmic setback was people. Okay, it was like maybe even the thoughts of certain people or the memories of certain people. It's like they had to ruin your memories of somebody, or maybe fuck around with someone's character in order for you to really get away from or see this person for who they truly were, in order for you to be compatible with your life path. The Magician and the Moon in the upright. So these are actually two very psychic cards right next to each other. So y'all could be psychics. You could be people who read into people's emotions. I heard read into. So let me see more about that situation. Who you reading into? Some of y'all could have been, okay, 2 of Coins in reverse and 9 of Wands in the upright. Some of y'all could have been feeling something coming up or reading into a emotional situation, possibly catching emotions too fast type shit. Or it's also possible that somebody had led you on or led you to believe something, and it's reoccurring. Okay, so it's coming back for some reason. Why is this karmic coming back? Why is this karmic coming back? The High Priestess, in order to create a bigger platform for you, or a bigger I feel like a bigger foothold, a larger foothold. So this person's coming back because they're supposed to teach you something about your foothold. What are they supposed to teach you? 7 of Wands in the reverse, and 5 of Chalices in the upright, and Wheel 4. Okay, so they're supposed to teach you that not everything can always work out for, like, not everything can go in your way. Like, you can't just demand something and have it. That's what they're trying to say. It's like, okay, so you could ask for someone to come back into your life, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be the same person that you knew, or that they were even that person from the beginning. So you can keep asking for people of the past, right? You can keep going back to the past, going back to the past, going back to the past, but that never will equate to what you had. Okay, Like, you have to start thinking about the future and about the positives. Page of Coins. You can't keep accepting offers from the past that are just fucking dookie balls type shit. Like, it's just, there's no point in that. Tower in reverse. Yeah, you gotta learn when to reject people and say no to people. Because I feel like the moment that you start saying no, get the fuck away from me. The moment you start saying no is the moment that shit really, really goes well for you. Two of Swords in the upright. But because you can't deny people access to you still, or you still maybe it's because you still have a heart type shit. So they're talking about crude business, business women and men not being able to put their foot down when it comes to their lover, with their romantic approach. It's like, okay, so y'all are working together, right? But this person's 24/7 distracting you and breathing down your neck. When are you going to be able to put your foot down and say, I don't want you breathing down my motherfucking neck no more because I need my space when I'm doing my work, right? Not both, y'all both, you know, you guys can be good at the same things, but when y'all work together on projects, it gets dirty. It gets disgusting. I see 9 of Coins here. You have to like fake a smile, put on a smile, pretend that you're happy to see this person at work or whatever. Yeah, there's like some sort of work love relationship here that really is fucking with your head here. It's fucking with your emotions because you hate it. Judgment in the upright and 5 of Swords in the reverse. So there is like a holding. I feel like you're holding on to this situation until it blows up in your face. Okay, because they're saying like they really, really want you to get it through your skull that like work-love relationships do not work. It does not matter. Do not mix finances. Don't mix love and money. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't mix your professional life with a shitty romantic situation. 3 of Swords is telling me that this person might be balancing people at work as well. So they might be going out to dates and shit like that, fucking on people at work. And you might figure that out too. I heard like over a phone call or something like that. You might hear somebody in the background too. Yeah, you might be on the phone and you hear someone in the background. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what's going on. Some of y'all are dealing with. They said stay excited. Okay, so some of y'all need to stay excited about. Let's see. Some of y'all do spiritual work and you need to like get back into it. They're saying like stay excited about your manifestations. Some of y'all have a lot of problems when it comes to consistency on your spiritual desires. You want to manifest something, but you only do it like every now and then, when you really should be doing it like every night type shit is what they're talking about. Yeah, Page of Wands, like you're giving the universe and giving out the energy of like a basic poor type shit, and what they want you to do is go into the King of Swords mode. Like they want you full defense as possible. They're asking you to protect yourself, and so if they're asking you to protect yourself, you actually have to like do the work each and every single night. There will be a point where you can stop. They're saying 6 of Chalices in reverse, but it won't be now because you've been lacking. Okay, you've been slacking on your work. So Queen of Swords, okay, yeah, that's telling you that we will obviously defend you and protect you, but you need to be willing to also put in your end of the bargain. The Fool in reverse, put in your end of the bargain, okay? Like, don't be fucking stupid or blind to the shit that's going on around you. Queen of Chalices in the upright, the Star in the upright, in the Hangman in the upright. So those are all pretty good cards. I would say some of y'all are having like a fame moment. I heard something about 10 seconds of fame or 3 seconds of fame or whatever. Some of y'all could have something blowing up on social media that's a part of your design. Okay, I heard your creative design. I heard something about, yeah, okay, so there's something about a portal here where like a portal opened up and it's possible that you ended up getting more eyes on you. You're getting eyes on you from like otherworldly creatures is what I'm picking up on, or people with otherworldly creatures attached to their energy. So you're going to be getting like more higher vibrations, superior vibrations. It's possible that you're meeting a lot of people or hearing from a lot of people that align with your particular skill set. They align with your life even. It might be your tribe, right? You might be trying to find your tribe. It's the sun. Yeah, you found your tribe type shit. Yeah, they're talking about the dream world type shit. You might have seen these people in the dream world. Somebody might even believe that they align with you in some type of way. There might be like a lover here who believes that they still align with you. 9 of Chalices. Some of y'all are meant to have like a return to a relationship that didn't serve you. 8 of coins in the upright. So yeah, you're supposed to have a return to a relationship, or someone is supposed to show their face to you again, to remind you of something. Let's see what's going on with that. Okay, yeah, they're supposed to show, they're supposed to make you weak need, or see if you can slip up again type shit. That's what I'm picking up on. They want you to slip up again. 6 of swords, so that they can attack you or get into your energy. Okay, so what's the outcome of that situation? Justice in the upright and king of coins. You're not gonna even react. You're not even gonna flinch type shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You're not even gonna flinch. I feel like this queen of wands in reverse character, the one who's trying to pull well over your eyes, draw you in with love magic, because I can see people doing love jars and all that, honey jars and bullshit like that. Page of swords in the upright. Yeah, it's a small offer. It's not even something that you're looking at, and regardless of what they're doing magically, could be Scorpio. I also see a Leo right here. I see Scorpio. I see Aquarius. Whoever it is, it's just not going well for them. The chariot in the upright and the queen of coins. You're going to be able to successfully escape the situation. I heard escape the handcuffs or something like that. So this person might have had a spell on you for a long time. A decent amount of time. Ace of swords in the upright and 8 of wands. They had you in a fucking bind for a long ass time. You might just be with thoughts and thinking, but you're no longer thinking. It's like it's all done. Let's see, tell me more. 10 of wands and 6 of wands in the upright. Okay, yeah, so you did your work. Like, you did the work that was appropriate to the situation. Whether you did retaliation work, like return to sender spells and shit like that, or you did work just on your person, like on your, literally in your chest, in your heart, saying, I don't need you no more. It's like you did the cut off, you did the final send off. You might have done cord cutting spells. After you did Ace of Wands, yeah, after you did this, I feel like there was recognition here. You might have been recognized for something, recognized on the streets for something. You might have, I heard there's like a correlation between recognition and getting rid of somebody out of your life. Okay, so there's a correlation to that. So as soon as you get rid of somebody, you're able to be recognized. Because this Leo was the person who was holding you back. Leo or Aquarius. Leo, Aquarius. I also heard something about Gemini holding you back from it. 8 of chalices in the upright and strength. I also heard there is a water sign here trying to I heard trying to blind you or dismantle your path ahead, like your north node. I could see somebody trying to like pop that shit out of your chart or something, or like someone's trying to affect your north node, but it's not working. Knight of wands, yeah, because they're too weak. Knight of swords in the reverse. Every time they try to attack your north node or your riches or your fame, the amount of fame, it gets like your amount of fame grows, or you start blowing up even more. The temperance in the reverse and page of chalices in the upright. Yeah, it's like they're making a false claim, or something about talking on your name, talking shit, whatever they're doing. Like, it's definitely a false claim and people are not believing it. So that's what's going on. Yeah, there's something about people just not being able to believe this person anymore. It might be a sad case of where like somebody had acted up or acted a fool, and now their whole entire family won't believe them. It's like, okay, so they see this person as, so you see this person as stupid, right? But this person's family sees them even as stupider. That's what I'm saying. And so this might also be why someone might be coming back, because, you know, look, this person packing their bags. They might be coming back too because you treated them, of course, like they were stupid, because when they was acting stupid, that's what it was, but you didn't do it unnecessarily. So they might even be going through like an abusive situation, which pray for the ass, but at the same time, it has nothing to do with you. Okay, as they say, Capricorn, abort mission, it has nothing to fucking do with you, so you don't even gotta care about that shit. You think that shit's funny though? I heard someone laugh about it. Let's see what else. Anything else? Karma for my collective. Karma for my collective. The solution to your problem is near. Okay, karma for my collective. Come on, give me more. Okay, so they're talking about your karma being something to do with being a role model for people your age as well. So those of you who were planning on working with children, maybe not, maybe you are just young and you're planning on working with people your own age, or it's possible that you're planning on teaching an older generation about a younger generation. You could be teaching people how to align with certain changes in the world. Yeah, they said ancient aliens, so you could be reminding people that the world isn't as it seems, or that the veil isn't as it seems, and you could be informing people about what's going on in the veil, or what's going on with blood or DNA. You could be teaching people about genetics, teaching people about what type of genetics they have in them that triggers or causes being intuitive or spiritual. Now they're all talking about emotions and things. They're talking about, hold on. Yeah, they're talking about your roots. Okay, so they're talking about DNA. What about DNA? Let's see. And I think this is the last topic we'll go down. DNA. So your karma is your DNA. Your karma and your DNA have everything to do with each other. Okay, so your father's DNA. They're talking about the connection between your father's DNA and your mother's DNA is that you're meant to have like a crazy personality, or you're meant to be a crazy person. They say you're meant to do, I heard something about meant to do drugs, or meant to be a crazy bitch, or meant to be a crazy person. It's like that's fated for you, is to be a crazy person, or maybe even a crazy influential person. You're meant to be a crazy person. Let's see what that means. So they're saying you are meant to be as obsessive as you. Like, I feel like you judge yourself a lot because you might be obsessive over a certain character in your life. You might be obsessive over spirituality. You could be obsessive over tarot. You could be obsessive at just like what you do for work, and over money. You could be obsessed with money. Like, that's what I'm really seeing biggest of. Like, okay, so you're obsessed with money, but that's nothing, like, that's nothing new. Like, that's something that we need, that you need, is money. You need money. You need to be obsessed with it. It's like if you planning on being this daddy mommy character where you trying to be like this lesson for people. I feel like you yourself are a walking karmic lesson to some people. I feel like you almost fish for certain people in order to teach them a lesson, or to give them a gift or something of that nature. I heard you're giving someone a gift, or someone's giving you a gift. It's possibly they are creating I heard a pool of lies, or a web of lies. They might be trying to like sort out what they're going to come towards you with, or say to you. I feel like they're gonna try to like string together a bunch of lies in order to make it look like they're a victim, or like I keep seeing like a deadbeat type character trying to like string together just a whole block of lies to try to get you to put your pants down, or put your walls down. They're talking about vessel of evangelical. So they're okay, so back on to the thing about y'all being able to create. They're talking about creating portals inside of yourself. What is that? Tell me more about that situation. This is a part of your karma too, is to be able to create portals for dead people to walk through, or for like people who have already passed away to walk through, or you create worlds. You create like mini worlds. I heard black holes or something like that. You create mini worlds within inside of you, or something like that. There's something to do with your energy creating pockets. They talk about it's in your ascendant. So you could be like Gemini ascendant. You could be, they talk about Gemini big time. Wherever Gemini is at in your chart is what creates these portals, or these holes. Maybe you get holes in time too. I heard something about that. So holes in time could also mean like you are losing time sometimes, like you just like zone out, and then you can't even remember like where the fuck you are. You're like, what? This is a part of your chart as well. A part of your karma is like not being able to remember what people have done to you, not being able to remember why you are where you are. They're talking about something to do with the brain. There's something to do with karma to do with the brain. Saturn returns. Yeah, so karma coming on to some people's brains. They're making alterations in your brain. Why are they making alterations in your brain? Let's see. Why are they making alterations in your brain? Why are they doing that? So that you can make amends. Okay, so you can make amends with the situation. They want you to heal from a situation. So they have to. I feel like they're almost crafting and creating. So spirit is crafting and creating you into somebody who is worthy of love and worthy of affection, because that's like your biggest wish, is to be accepted and loved. And so they are literally molding you into that person in your head, in your mind. That's why you keep forgetting everything. And it's not because you're going through something like, even so, get it checked out medically, but they are saying it is a spiritual process that they are renewing. I heard renewing your vows, so you could also be getting married, or you could be thinking about going back to somebody you already divorced from, or there's some kind of process there. Renewing your vows. Okay, maybe you made vows to yourself a long ass time ago that you would never go down a certain path, and maybe you did. And now they're saying like, we're gonna change that, we're gonna remove that from your memories, or they said they're gonna do it for your children, something of that nature. Let's get one more out. I feel like there's one more in here somewhere. One more. So some of y'all are having anxiety because some of your karma is to constantly start over. And this is in all like brand new cycles each and every single time. Some of y'all, your calling is to start over in as many ways as you can, or build a home in as many ways as you can. So that could mean A, that you're literally building a home, or B, that you are a traveler, and so you're meant to like travel into different cultures and constantly start over in different cultures and induct into their culture and then leave it. So I could see that being like your biggest set of karma, like, is for you to travel and learn people. So that might be a Libra thing, because I know Libras like rule that type of shit, like they rule the type of culture that I'm talking about. Sagittarius as well rules that type of culture, where they're able to bounce back and forth between cultures, learn languages easier, because they are meant to do that. There is a part of their karma. They're talking about being able to learn and then teach. It's like a consistent process. You're just meant to do this. That's what they're saying. A lot of y'all are teachers. You're meant to do this. They are talking about inheriting wealth from a family member. It's possible that some of y'all's karma is a family member passes away, but in return you get the money or the finances, and they're telling you to invest it and not to spend it. Okay, so someone might pass away, you might get the money, but they're saying don't spend it. They want you to save it. Possibly they want you to save it for school, or save it. Okay, so they're talking about creating a humanitarian space for yourself. Some of you, okay, one more, because there's one negative one here that I'm picking up on real big. So someone did the little, the loan thing, okay, we're good. Someone did a little loan thing. You know what I'm talking about? The PPP loan or whatever. Someone did that. They're about to get real karma, like, from that shit. They're about to get arrested. Someone's about to get arrested because they spent all that money on drugs. The PPP loan. They spent all that, fraud. Because they're talking about it. Someone spent all that money on drugs. Like, it's impossible for this person to get away from this. That's what they're saying. They're talking about a SWAT team or someone busting through. They might have used it as a means to like get up a ladder to start selling drugs or something like that. And that shit is about to fall apart, bro. I'm telling you, like, someone's about to get it for real. Yeah, they're talking about blood being spilled right here. They're talking about oh god, removal, suffocation, no breathing. Someone might even be killed over this shit. Or someone might have all of their rights taken away from their kids, their children, because they did that PPP loan shit, bro. They did that PPP loan. Yeah, the bird is